Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. Tonight we're going to have a look at this absolutely massive folding EDC knife from Valhalla Knives. This is the Lord. More like good Lord. Hui. And as always, guys, if at the ending of the video you want to purchase this absolutely massive folding EDC knife from Valhalla Knives and help support the channel, make sure you check out the link in the description below because we do get a commission if you purchase this knife. And before getting started, just want to thank the good folks out of Valhalla Knives for sending me this knife to review. Let's get started. Let's begin with a quick size reference just so you get a better idea for the overall size of this knife. Here it is next to a large permanent marker. Here's a look at them side by side vertically so you can compare the thickness of the knife next to the permanent marker. Look at that thickness difference. Let's take a rough measurement here from tip to tip here. Looks like we got just about 5 1/4 inches overall length with the blade closed. Here's that size comparison with the blade open. Let's go back to vertical. Oh, it's absolutely monstrous. Let's take a rough measurement from the tip of the blade to the end of the handle. And it looks like we got just about 9 inches overall length. Let's run a ruler across this way to see how wide this knife is from the blade to the end of the handle there. And it looks like we got just about 1 7/8 inches wide. Let's have a look at the top of the knife here so you get a better idea for the thickness of this knife. Alright, so here's a pair of chopsticks. This is the thicker side, and it definitely is as thick as that. Let's run a ruler across this way, and it looks like we got just short of 1/2 inch, so about 7/16 of an inch thick. Let's have a look at the thickness of the blade over at the spine area, and I can tell you guys right now, it is definitely thicker than 2 US quarters. That is a chunker. Let's run a ruler in here and see how thick this blade is. So it's definitely a little bit more than 1/8. Maybe that's even 3/16. That is a thick blade, guys. Let's get this knife on the scale so you know how much weight you're going to be carrying around in your pocket. Coming in at a staggering 10.6 ounces. And just in case you're wondering what 10.6 ounces feels like, well, if you got a bottled water around the house, fill it about halfway, and that'll get you pretty close. Let's have a look at your opening mechanism. We got dual thumb studs, and these are absolutely massive. It's probably about the same diameter as a pencil eraser. And just to compare it to a normal thumb stud, look at that. You got to dig your thumbs in really good here because this blade is really heavy. Pretty smooth opening. Blade is pivoting on ball bearings. Your locking mechanism is a frame lock. So if you follow the frame right up here, you'll see this arm is cut out so that when the blade is open, it'll swing over and lock into the base of the blade here. When you're ready to close the blade, you just move it on the side, close it with one hand. Let's have a look up front at the blade, starting off at the thumb wrap area, right where your jimping is at. Right, nice aggressive jimping, going to turn it sideways so you got some on the handle as well. Nice and wide. Really going to be able to feel that there. Again, you can see the thickness of the blade. Beautiful clip point blade design. Dual finishes here. Got stonewash on the top, satin on the bottom. Got some holes cut out here to save on some weight. Beautiful clip point blade. Here's a closer look at the holes milled into the blade. And if I tip this a little bit more sideways, you can see that it actually is sitting in a fuller. And you got that on both sides of the blade. Got a decent sized finger choil up here that's going to allow you to really choke up in here and get more control over your blade if you're doing more detailed knife work. It's also going to make it very easy to sharpen the entire edge from the tip all the way to the heel. And this is pretty much a flat grind here. Right, no curvature in that edge. So we're going to have a lot of mass, as we can see, behind your cutting edge. Very strong and easy to maintain. Steel type being used is D2. That's a high carbon stainless steel. You're going to get about 1.5% of carbon. 13% chromium is going to give you really great corrosion resistance. And because of all of that carbon, you're going to have good hardness and great edge retention. And as we're going to see in just a little bit, it takes a nice, fine, sharp edge. Let's have a look at these massive handles. Right, this is machined out of 420 stainless steel. Beautiful mill detailing here, especially right around the pivot area. Got the V in there for Valhalla. Here's a look at the other side. Absolutely massive. Gorgeous milling. pretty much a flat grip on top. 2 finger grooves, 1 in the front, 3 in the back. But this is such a large knife, it's going to be able to fit hands of all sizes. Got a back spacer here with the integrated lanyard loop. Here's a look at your pocket clip. Going to give you a profile view of that there. Not reversible to the other side, so right-handed carry only, tip up only. And here's a quick look at what this monstrous knife is going to look like when you tuck it down in your pocket. Right, plenty of knife there so you can reach down and pluck it out of your pocket. Let's see how this factory edge cuts coming right out of the box. Oh, that's a smooth cut, guys. Absolutely no resistance. And you can tell by that sound, it's just gliding through the paper. That is a sharp factory edge. With the thickness of this blade, it should have no problem with some paracord. Smashes it. Let's try out some cardboard. It's so smooth. Not even a challenge, guys. That's a sharp edge like I was saying. Once again, guys, this has been the Lord made by Valhalla Knives. If you're into big budget folding EDC knives, this could be a great option for you. Well, alright guys, this is the ending of the video. Remember, if you want to purchase this awesome folding knife from Valhalla Knives, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.